Like, you do, like, a fucking stuffed challah bread French toast. Like, that shit just start getting freaky, bro.
Challah bread French toast is dope.
It's unmatched,
Challah
bro.
bread is the best bread.
Yes.
Shout out to the Jews.
Yeah. The niggas that live in Williamsburg, you know what I'm saying?
These are good at bread.
Yeah, they...
Even unleavened ones.
You sound good with bread.
Bro, that was like...
Somewhere, some way, that there's an Orthodox Jewish podcast that's talking about, shout out to the blacks. They're really...
Shout out to blacks. That fried chicken be busted.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
Now, speaking of politics...
Same thing with, what do you call it? The Tibbs who went in the
Not
thing.
you ruining my transition.
Sorry.
So speaking of politics, there's a whole lot of shit going on in my Mavericks organization right
Yes,
now.
talk
MAGA.
let's
Oh,
see.
wait, wrong
Yeah,
politics.
I'll give you...
It was wild because I read that Tim Cato article, right?
From The Athletic?
Yeah.
I didn't read it.
It
was a good answer. I read it right before I went to the gym.
article.
That shit was woof.
So basically, there's some dude on the Mavs who it's like he 1 million sports betting and has some analytic ass system. It's like they wanted to really be Mavs Moneyball, which shout out to that account. They do good shit. And Luka didn't fuck with him. And basically Mark Cuban brought him in as an advisor, and the article is basically saying that all the chatter is he gets way more say than he should. And it's like he has this shit. He apparently has some input into Rick Carlisle's lineups, and sometimes the lineups look so wild. Like way more input than one should, right? So the other thing was that Luka don't fuck with him because at one point during a game, it was against the Knicks. He was there. I think there was a turnover with like it was a 6 or 8 point game.
That was an
in the fourth
ESPN
quarter.
game. I remember that game.
6 or 8 point game in the fourth quarter, and like there was a turnover with like maybe 4 minutes left, and he got up and left. And Luka was like, "Who the fuck is this motherfucker quitting on us? I don't fuck with him like that anyway." So a lot of beef going on, and people are like, "Yo," especially we talked about it last week. Donnie's coming under a lot of fire.
We did.
For the inadequacies of our roster.
True.
Right. There's a lot of things going on. Mavs fans are calling for his head. Some well-deserved. Some people are just angry, right? Some people want full clean house. So after that article comes out, Mark Cuban says this is bullshit. He has to. He can't talk about there being complete internal strife in his organization. I don't blame him. I don't know shit about this guy, but I don't bangs with him anyway. But now, today, on top of all this NBA news, Donnie Nelson, who's been the president of basketball operations for the Dallas Mavericks for 24 years, quits.
I thought it was a mutual parting ways.
Parting ways.
You know what that means.
got
Parting
fired.
ways. He got
And then
fired.
someone notable said it sounds like the other dude is out too, right?
Bob, is this you?
Yeah, which would be great because then it's all right, full clean house. But there's also talk that he's not. The bad thing about this is Luka is apparently upset.
I saw that. Too.
Word on the street is Luka's upset about Donnie being fired.
Ain't he getting ready for Euro stuff?
Yeah.
Too? Yeah.
Because Donnie's known Luka since he was 14. He's been scouting him for that long, right? A couple things. One, this is wild. I'm kind of glad because as much as Donnie like did some good stuff for us, we pedaled around in mediocrity for way too long, and I mean we can't. He didn't do enough. The other guy, get him the fuck out of here. I want nothing to do with him.
Shit, I'll take 1 ring in 24 years though.
Bob Vala. What was his name? Bob Vala.
Yeah, it's Bob, but his first name is like Hergelurgslub.
Yeah.
What the
I'm
fuck?
not even joking.
He Greek.
Yeah, some wild shit. But
That don't even sound Greek.
he got to
Nah, it's like Valaguris or something.
If
like
it's not into the Kupo, I'm not.
But
Mykonos.
yeah, it's a little wild right now. So now the chatter is, oh, Luka's not gonna want to sign the Supermax. Luka's gonna sign the fucking Supermax.
Of course
bro.
he is. Of course he gonna take the
gonna-
break.
What's that? 200 mil?
Bro, yeah. Luka's gonna sign the Supermax.
You shitting me, boy?
And to me, this
shitting
honestly,
me?
this kind of reminds me about when Jason Kidd got fired and Giannis was really upset. Where it's one of those things where it's like, I know you're upset, but this is for the best. Because it is for the best, as long as you pick someone good.
True.
And apparently we're partnering with this agency that a lot of NBA teams use to find GMs. But stop it. There was a wild idea, which was something that I tossed around as well. And someone was like, I mean, maybe it's not so crazy. About Mark giving Masai Ujiri a lot of money. And I don't know if I'm Masai Ujiri, the Mavs seems like a more promising situation than the Raptors right now. So if he gets a bag to leave the Raptors and then now steer a franchise with one Luka Doncic, that would make me very happy. But also, like, anyone else, bro, at this point. Someone new. I'm cool. I trust Michael Finley. He's been working with us for a while. But the fandom is in fire. Mavs Twitter's been on fire. Like, especially because all the chatter is, you upset Luka. He's going to sign the Supermax, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna sign the super. I mean, that's $200 million right there. Like what is it? Lucas 22, right?
Yeah.
And
What 22-year-old is not signing that $200 million?
And the only team that can, well, I mean, he's not going into free agency yet.
He's
but
restricted free agent. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And the team that can give him the most money, even if it goes to free agency,
It's
is
the
the
Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they got his bird rights.
He would really have to. He would really the bird right.
He would really have to want
He
to
would
leave.
have to hate Dallas.
Yeah.
He don't hate Dallas.
That's what I was saying. I saw
Strip
something. I
clubs
was
is too
like,
nice.
Yeah.
if this other dude, if Bob stays,
Bob.
is big fuck Mark energy.
It has to be.
Because they mentioned it. The guy who set off Rip on some ESPN shit about Luka being unhappy. Like, Matt Barnes literally goes, bro, if motherfucker Luka is unhappy, you fire whoever the fuck he mad at.
Yep.
And that's what you got to do.
Superstar league, bro.
Listen, Dirk was a different type of superstar. He was a nice guy. He took the pay cuts. He did whatever. He gone.
It's a different league now.
It's a different league.
It's
I don't
so
need.
much different league.
I don't need Mark trying to strong arm Luka because Luka is too good of a talent. If we lose Luka Doncic, I would have to question how much I love the Mavs at that point. If we fuck that up.
Mark Cuban's gonna have to decide. Yo, do you care about your superstar player or this gambler? That's literally what that's literally
And
what
that's
it
the
is.
thing. And I don't think Mark's an idiot. So I'm pretty sure as long as this guy is confirmed gone, because it hasn't been confirmed, but notable sources have said it, but nothing has been put out.
Son, like, this man is really out here talking to Rick Carlisle based off of who hit their prop bets last week. Like,
Bro, literally.
that's how he's making lineups. I remember like they were talking about in the article, they were talking about how, like, he wanted DeLon Wright in the starting lineup.
Yeah,
and
and
DeLon
that-
Wright was in the
I
starting
didn't
lineup in
blame
that opening night, and then after that, DeLon was coming off the bench.
And I don't honestly. I thought DeLon deserved more minutes, but it's fine. I'll show you the article after. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Like, it was a good article, but do you know the fucking Simpsons meme with Ralph on the bus? I'm scared.
Yeah, we're in
that's
danger.
me. Yeah, because there's a lot of bad things that can happen.
Why, John? He's gonna sign the Supermax.
Yeah, but there's a lot more.
There's a lot of bad things that can happen.
Luke, he still signed the Supermax, and it
It was
could
never
still
about
be
the first
a
contract.
dumpster
It's about the
fire.
second contract.
You said that. You just said that last week
That's
when
what
we
it is.
was talking
Yeah.
about.
That's what
when
we're
we
talking about with we talk about with Tatum.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he signed his extension, but I mean, how long can he really? And you see, like, the Boston media is kind of starting to turn on Tatum a little bit this season, which I think is totally unfair. But how long until the Dallas media turns on? Hey, look,
You know, so
hey,
funny.
man,
I'll tell
hey,
you what,
hey,
you know,
Dallas media will turn on Mark Cuban before they turn on Luka.
But you know
we've
what?
seen Wilder thing. Hey, look, man.
I will say that.
Boston media turned on another guard too, and they said it was his fault.
Yeah, but he was black, and it's Boston media.
Yeah, but Jason Tatum black.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Luka's not black.
But he no black. He black, but he no black.
Luka's not black.
Look, man. Look how quick the New York media turned on Porzingis.
But yeah, that's New York media. New
He
York
white.
media is different.
Yeah, but he white.
New
Yeah,
York
but
media
they,
is
but
different,
yeah,
though.
bro.
Hey, man, look.
New York media is scorched earth.
Listen. You can drop.
That's New York
Listen,
media.
you can drop 50 today and 0 tomorrow. Niggas don't even that 50.
Hey, look, I'm
No
just
matter.
hey, I'm just saying.
Let KD put up 10 points next game. Watch.
Oh, well, it's gonna be it's gonna be all the dick suckers like Nick Wright and LeBron stands.
Not you.
Not you, because
Regular
you're
Nick
Persian Nick Wright. You're Nick Wright with some spice.
I feel like we've been
a
attacking
little
John
bit of
tonight. We gotta ease up.
spice.
We gotta ease up on John.
It's been a hard day.
Look, man. All I know is Mavs. They'll be all right. Look, here's my suggestion. Right.
I have faith. I follow good organizations,
Yeah.
thankfully, that
Yes.
have been run. As much as Donnie, like I said, we were peddling in mediocrity. He tried to make it competitive at the end of Dirk's years. We just struck out a lot, and that's not entirely his fault. Motherfuckers chose other teams. But we've also haven't had a player of Luka's caliber before. So I'm okay with this. Again, it's a perfect time for the rebrand.
It is.
But yeah, I'm not like too worried as long as this guy goes. As long
Hell
as
yeah.
Mark's a smart guy.
Gotta get Bob out of there.
He's a smart guy.
Yo, Justin,
Hi.
So I asked Ruben and John this week. I don't want to talk too much more about the
Me
Mavs.
last week.
Same.
Last week, yes. So I asked them. You heard the podcast. I said, "Yo, Porzingis, do you think that he's the guy, the number 2 that's gonna be by Luka, that's good enough to be the number 2 in Dallas?" What are your honest thoughts?
To quote a video that's been trending on Twitter, "You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy."
True.
I don't. He could be a third option. He'd be a really good third option, I think.
Yeah.
In terms of second, the inconsistency is just too inconsistent. And I thought he was going to turn the corner, which I think a lot of Mavericks fans thought. Like when we saw what he was doing in the playoffs in the bubble last year, I was like, okay, Kristaps is here, we lit, and he had and like all things considered, he had a decent regular season this year.
Yeah, he averaged like 20 and 8.
Yeah, like it wasn't bad. It's
crazy how averaging 20 isn't like what it used to be.
crazy. Like anybody, it's almost like anybody can average
Colin
20
Sexton
now.
averaged 20 points.
Bro, what do you call it?
Bad team though.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Spencer Dinwiddie averaged 20 last year. He went to the playoffs.
Yeah,
But then but it's different though.
Hey,
Then when he's
shout out-
actually all-star caliber.
Shout
though.
out to Ruben's pod. That was someone that Don Denham suggested that we target in restricted free agency.
Like we've been,
I know
first,
you mentioned it.
We've
all
been
the
saying
time.
that for
You
like
mention it all the
years
time.
now.
I'm okay with that.
JT.
Another thing is I was thinking about.
Yes.
Do you think we could possibly get CJ McCollum?
Only if they trade Dame. Only
I'm
if they
talking about for Porzingis.
for Porzingis. If they try to blow it up, because
Yeah, the only way you get is if they blow it up.
They wouldn't try and trade. They wouldn't try and willingly trade. CJ for Porzingis. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't because why would you trade CJ, who is like consistently there? I mean, he got hurt this year, but
No, he has some sort of injury history. It's a little rocky there.
whose injury history is worse? CJ
Oh,
or
absolutely.
Porzingis?
But I'm saying, yeah, shake things up, right?
CJ McCollum, the second best player on the Blazers.
I absolutely agree with that.
And so
Porzingis is
if
the
they
third best
trade
player in the
him,
Mavs,
that
unfortunately.
means they're blowing it up.
Yes.
Because Dame is not playing in Portland without CJ. He's not, unless you brought in someone better than CJ.
Yeah,
he's not playing in
And I've
Portland.
been seeing a lot of things talking about trading Porzingis for Kemba as two stars who have not been the best in their new locations.
Oh, please no.
And like doing it, I
Don't do
think
that.
that's a terrible trade for
Don't
us.
do that.
Absolutely.
Kemba, who can't shoot the
If
three.
we could keep Kemba and Porzingis, but honestly, I think our best bet is trying to get Miles Turner or some shit, which
Yeah,
is
that'd be
possible.
great.
If we could swing, a Miles and Brogdon.
More role players.
See, Brogdon would be.
I've been wanting Malcolm Brogdon on my team
Brogdon would be
forever.
great. You know who I think would be a really good if he's available this offseason? TJ McConnell, I think, would be really good for you guys.
Sixers legend TJ McConnell.
Sixers legend TJ McConnell.
I
Tyler George doppelganger TJ
I'm not
McConnell.
worried about like our
Yo,
backup bench right now.
a fun fact.
No,
about
I think TJ McConnell could give you some solid minutes as a starter, but the main facilitator is Luka, right? But TJ does have the ability to run an offense, as we've seen.
No, I trust that as a floor
and we
general.
saw it in Indiana
I
this
need
year
shot
with
creation
Malcolm.
or defense and rebounding. That's what I need.
This is also what you need.
I need shot creating or defense rebounding. Malcolm Brogdon can run an offense, but he scored this year.
He did.
And
They're not
Miles
gonna-
Turner
They're not going to give him
plays
up.
defense and rebounds.
That's tough.
So
Yep, put all your chips in the basket for give. The only way you're going to get
we got to treat him like Gary Sanchez. Honestly, what the whole thing I've been thinking,
Gary Sanchez hit a home run tonight too.
the whole thing I've been thinking is about
2-run joint.
It's almost like Giancarlo Stanton, where it's like I said before, watching Porzingis play, he's been playing like when Derrick Rose first came back, where it's like he's afraid to be aggressive, it's afraid of getting hurt again. I need give me some. I'll give him 2 months starting next season of being no excuses. You have no reason to not be healthy. You have no reason to not play well. You have a full off season. You got everything. There's zero excuses as to why you're not performing at the level that we got.
Him and
you
Luka
for.
better be in the gym all winter. I mean, all summer.
But Luka gonna be playing.
Well, Luka is gonna be playing.
well, probably same with Porzingis too, right?
Probably.
Because Olympics.
That's how they met when Luka beat him in a
Because
Euro Cup final.
what do you call it? Lucas from
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
and
Porzingis
Porzingis from
from
Latvia.
Latvia.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Porzingis and Rodion's Karuks. Let's go. Yes.
So yeah.
Best
all right.
trade that I never thought would have panned out for us.
Again, y'all have not used anything from that trade, but
They
this is
have
the
it.
Tim Hardaway trade.
I feel like it's on even footing, right? Both y'all was in the 4-5 game, right?
No, my thing is they haven't used any of the things that they got in the trade.
Oh no, I didn't say we won the trade. I just said I'm happy we made the trade. That's it.
Okay.
But the Tim Hardaway trade. All right, enough about the Mavs. That's it for this week, guys. That's been episode 94. Make sure to follow us at Target Toby Sports on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go like the Facebook page, wherever we at. Go check that out. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Offended Narwhal. Guys?
Hell yeah. Big facts. Roll Out West, checking out. Y'all can follow me on the gram, Roll Out West _11. Yeah, man. We're producing good content every week. And yeah. Make sure y'all follow along with Anime Book Club. This shit is really crazy, honestly. And Black Lives Matter.
Yep, they do, you know. Thanks, closing time. You can follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. I have nothing else to give, but Astolfo Hive, Felix Argyle Hive, Traps all 2021. Get with it. Be there or be square. You already know the fucking vibes. Let's go.
The views and expressions of Justin Thomas are his and his alone. Do not express the views of Saratobi Sports Podcast. We will catch y'all next week.
Crying.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion.